Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to talk about the main reason why I think most people are not gaining as much elo as they think they deserve. I think the main reason is mental, and more specifically, like toxicity and stuff. Because when you're tilted, you'll just get angry at the game and play worse. And it will just obviously make you lose more. But when you're in the right mindset, it makes you pay more attention to the gameplay and think about what you can actually be doing differently. When you're tilted, you won't think, oh, how can I improve? You'll just think, oh, the game's unbalanced. I hate this game. I'm going to stop playing now. Or maybe you keep playing and get more tilted, which is even worse. But in the right mindset, okay, that guy just got destroyed. In the right mindset, then you'll think, oh, what can I do better when you lose? Which will obviously lead to you winning more. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you can control your mental, you're basically halfway there to winning. And I think a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, I get that, and then they won't actually apply it. And they won't know how to actually change something. So it's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that seems like it would work, and then they don't do it. They just keep getting tilted. But basically, what worked for me was when I started getting tilted, like after, I think it was 2 games was my rule, I would take a break. Maybe I wouldn't come back, but you know, either way, when I played 2 games and lost in a row, I would stop. And that would just put you in the right mindset. Because like resets and calms you down. I don't know why I'm playing Thea. I never play Thea. It's quite fun though. The speed is nice. Lance is actually interesting. Like, a lot of people are saying Lance is like overly broken right now. I don't think it's overly broken. I think it's good, but not as good as people say it is. Oh, that's so close. Oh, wait. Oh, almost got him. Yeah, that's another thing people do. They blame the game. Be like, oh, Lance is broken, that's why I lost. Yeah, even if Lance is broken, there is something you could have done in that game to make you win. Because there are people that win against Lance players, so obviously it's not possible. That even when the game, say the game is actually unbalanced, there's always something you can do to play better, or something you could have done that would mean like you would have won the game set. Something I've never tried is looking back in replays and watching it and like trying to look at what you did wrong. I don't think that would actually work that well. It could for some people, but if you're not like good at the game, you won't be looking for the right things. So it would probably be better if you have like a friend that's a higher rank to look at the mistakes you're making, and they can point out, oh, it's just this, and then you can change that, and then there'll be something else, and then you can change that and slowly improve. That's why I think it's good to be part of the community, or at least have someone that's better than you that you can ask for advice. Don't know what that grab pan was. I'm still alive. Jump read. I've basically said everything I wanted to say. Oh yeah, also, I don't think the game, like anything in the game right now, is just actually broken. I think the game is quite a balanced state. Sure, there might be a few small things, but they're not game changing. Like, you can literally main any legend, and then you can win. That's why I think you should just stick to 1 or 2 people, at least for ranked games. Obviously you can mess around sometimes, but don't expect to win when you're not playing your main. Because when you play one legend a lot, you'll start to find things that you can only do with that legend, like a read that works really well with one of their sigs, or a kill option that's like unjumpable. Like I found with Nyx, side light, soft side light, Ensig on Scythe. Soft side light Ensig is unjumpable in most cases. So I like to use that when the enemy doesn't have a dodge. But you know, that might not be helpful to you if you don't play Nyx. So if you're like looking at the replays or whatever and you're looking at the games, like I don't see anything I could be doing to improve. What you could be looking for is patterns in the opponent or patterns in yourself. Like if you keep dodging a certain way, your opponent will probably see that eventually. But if the opponent keeps dodging a certain way and you didn't notice it, that's where you went wrong. So yeah, try and look for patterns, because there often always is a pattern, because people subconsciously do things without even realizing. So I guess looking at the replays could help. And what I said earlier about taking breaks, like don't just take a break when you're losing, you can just take a break when you're playing bad. Because if you're like, oh yeah, I could be playing better. Because if you're just playing not that good but you're still winning, and then you go against someone that's like better than people you've just been playing against, because obviously you've been gaining elo from winning, you'll need to play better. So yeah, just take like, I don't know, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Sometimes I just stand up and then sit back down again. You know, just something to reset. Wow. Okay, he's still alive. This guy's getting destroyed. You see, I'm looking at his dodges, he's constantly dodging in. See? So I've seen the pattern. It's quite a generic dodge. Not generic. What's the word? I don't know, a lot of people dodge in. So it's quite predictable. So yeah, don't repeat certain dodges or the same combo. Because your opponent will pick up on that if they're paying attention.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
And the same applies, you should be paying attention and looking for patterns in your opponent. It could just be like a combo, like they always do the same combo over and over again. And if you can see that they're doing the same combo, you can obviously not get hit by it and then punish it. That was meant to be a set. Oh, he's dodging in. So the pattern for this guy is again dodge in. So if you don't know what to predict, just predict in or neutral and you'll get it like 50% of the time, especially in lower elo. So when you lose, try to stay calm and just look for what you could have done better, and you'll start improving in no time. And if you are losing, then it's not a bad thing because it's part of the game. If you won every single game, the game would get boring quite fast. At least that's my opinion. I thought I died there. Fine. That's another thing, assessing how risky something is in the moment. So going that far off stage was very risky for me because I could have died in one move. Like that. Like if you can judge whether it's actually worth it to go for something, like is this actually going to hit or am I just being dumb? Because most of the time, at least for me, your brain will tell you, oh yeah, this would be cool if it hit, if this actually hit, but most of the time it doesn't actually hit. He just walked right into that bomb. So yeah, when you're going off stage or when you're throwing out a move that has a lot of end lag, and by that I mean you can't do anything for like a pretty long time afterwards. So a long time is like a second in this game. It's quite risky when you do something like that. Like off the top of my head, Ada, spear down sig. If the enemy is jumping around you, you shouldn't be doing spear down sig because they can punish it quite easy because it lasts quite a long time for them to react. Well, I've chucked loads of random advice into this video. I hope some of it has helped you. And see you in the next one.